Stepping up the porch stoop. Guys, 43 degrees. Time to plant fall garlic. Let's go. All right, guys. As you can see here, I'm spreading the manure around to prep this 5x3 raised bed for this garlic. By the way, this is called Enchilium Red, this variety. And I just love the history of all vegetables in the garden and fruits in the garden. This beautiful kind of reddish garlic was actually discovered on the Colville Indian Reservation in Enchilium, Washington. So hence the name Enchilium Red. So pretty cool. And now it's been brought in, I think it was just around 1990 they discovered it, though we don't really know the original origin of this garlic. So it's a soft-necked variety. Should be good for my Zone 6B climate zone here. And so by being a soft neck, it's not going to produce a flower stalk. And I'm hoping, because of the variety it is, it will make more bulbs too. So anyway, I've spread this manure around with this little toy rake, about a half a wheelbarrow full. That's a really good sized wheelbarrow, by the way. So I'm going to head over here now, and I've actually got, there's a garlic clove. It looks just like the ones you'd get at the store or that you might harvest from the previous year. By the way, I'm hoping out of these ones that I produce, now keep in mind, each clove that I plant, hopefully, will produce a whole bulb or a whole head of garlic. So many bulbs, one bulb into many bulbs. I just have to wait. So fall gardening, fall planting of garlic is a very popular thing to do. Try to get a little bit of growth out of it. It is, at the time of this recording of this video, it's probably right around Thanksgiving time, even though I'm releasing this just now. So keep in mind, if you're in zone 7, 8, right now you should be starting to plant your garlic. Zone 9, you could probably do it even a little bit later than now, or right around now. So I'm kind of getting all the paper off of there, the extra paper that surrounds the garlic cloves. So by the way, I do have elephant garlic I'm planting here today, and the Enchilium Red, which is regular garlic as well. Elephant garlic, by the way, is not in the garlic family. Looks like garlic, a giant version of it, but it is actually a type of leek. So I think that's pretty cool. There's the elephant garlic cloves. They're huge. They're just huge. They're amazing. Very mild and mellow. Great for chopping up and cooking in place of what you might use an onion for in the kitchen. Makes a nice little zing for you. So you can see I'm indicating about 3 inches deep or so. Got to get them down there. I will be mulching this whole bed with shredded leaves when I'm done. Or actually not shredded leaves. I believe I just use regular leaves. As far as spacing goes, I'm trying to push the limit a little bit, about 6 inches across from clove to clove for each row. And then I believe I did some interplanting here, sort of alternating the rows so I could get a little more out of the space that I have, out of this 5x3 bed. So yeah, I'm pushing them in pretty deep there. You can see about the second knuckle of my index finger is a pretty good gauge for the top of that bulb. And I may try to get those elephant garlic cloves down there even a little bit further. And then, of course, a nice, generous 3 to 4, 5 inches or so of leaf mulch on top will even add more insurance as far as any damage from heavy frost. Garlic is in the allium family, which is onions and garlic and shallots and chives. They are very hardy, cold hardy that is, so you really don't need to worry too much about what they're going to be going through this winter unless you're up in northern Alaska or something like that. But they're pretty hardy. Got my little marking stick here. I believe I'm getting started on this elephant garlic now, the regular garlic being done. Shoving them in there pretty far. Covering them up good with that manure-enriched soil. This soil originally had a good layer of leaf mold on it from last year, and it just absorbed into the ground this year.
That wall shades it too much.
So a little more space allowed for the elephant garlic. Should make a pretty good sized plant, which, like I said earlier, is going to look pretty similar to a leek growing. Big, tall leaves, and it's just a pretty tall plant. I think it gets up over 2 feet tall. And I didn't get many of these. I believe I have 6 or 8 elephant garlic cloves in total to put in, maybe 10. But anyway, so you can see I'm getting those in there. And as I said about the regular garlic, as well with this elephant garlic, I will be saving a couple heads back for next year's seeds, so I don't have to buy them again. One of the cool things about seed saving, these are odd seeds, sort of like a potato seed might be, or a sweet potato slip. It's a different type of seed saving. You're saving the whole fruit, if you will, for your seed for next year. But yeah, so I'm hoping to get 25 to 30 heads of garlic and about 10 or so heads of elephant garlic. And of those 10, I'll probably save back 5 for next year. And of the regular garlic, of the 20 or so, I will probably save back 10 of those for next year. So anyway, so now you can see I'm collecting right out of the driveway. In this case, I had not had a chance to do any tidying up of the yard. I've been busy. I've been doing a couple different jobs at the same time in the last month or so and have just had no time. So I'm just raking the stuff right at the edge of the driveway. It's a mixture of maple leaves and a few other trees and pine needles from a couple big pine trees that shed pretty heavily this time of year. So kind of sped things up over there to get where I'm going. And now I'm going to start topping this bed with a good generous layer of mulch. You can see how much I had in that small wheelbarrow. It was pretty mounded up. So just kind of spread it around with my hands a little bit. Nice thick layer. I'd say it's close to 5 or 6 inches there. Maybe 4. Anyway, 4 is probably enough, but there you go.
Okay.
It's going to be growing right now, setting roots, and we're going to be ready for some garlic popping up in the early spring, hopefully around March. Thanks for watching 8 O'Clock Tomato Talk, guys. See you later.